11 Japanese cars that were banned not because they were unsafe, not because they were poorly built, but because they were simply too fast for the real world. Some of these cars were so quick, they embarrassed machines worth 3 times their price. One of them became so powerful that even experienced drivers struggled to control it. And one was so dangerous in the wrong hands that insurance companies refused to cover drivers under 25. These weren't million-dollar hypercars. They were affordable, accessible, and that's exactly what made them a problem. Because when extreme performance becomes easy to buy, it stops being a luxury and starts becoming a serious risk. Let's begin. Number 11. Nissan Skyline GT-R R34. This is the car everyone thinks they understand, until they actually look deeper. On the surface, it's just another Japanese sports car from the late 90s. Clean design, iconic look. But underneath, it was something completely different. The R34 GT-R was packed with technology that felt years ahead of its time. An advanced all-wheel drive system that could instantly shift power, rear-wheel steering that made it corner like a much smaller car, and a twin-turbo inline-6 engine, officially rated at 276 horsepower. But here's the truth. That number was never real. In reality, this car was making far more power than advertised. And when you combine that with insane grip, perfect balance, and brutal launch control, you get a car that could hit 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. In the late 90s, that was serious performance. But speed wasn't the real problem. The real problem was how easy it was to drive fast. The R34 didn't demand perfection. It helped the driver, corrected mistakes, built confidence, and that meant even inexperienced drivers could push it far beyond their limits. That's where things went wrong. Countries like Australia quickly reacted. The car was restricted. New drivers weren't allowed to own it. Insurance companies followed. Premiums skyrocketed. Some refused coverage completely. Not because the car was unsafe, but because it was too capable for the people driving it. Number 10. Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution V. Now this one is even more dangerous because it hides its true identity. At first glance, it looks like a normal sedan. Simple, practical, nothing extreme. But underneath was a full rally weapon. Turbocharged engine, race-bred all-wheel drive. Handling so sharp, it almost felt unreal. This car didn't just go fast, it attacked corners, gripped the road like it refused to let go, and launched out with insane traction. 0 to 60? Around 4.5 seconds. But numbers don't tell the full story. Because the real danger was confidence. Drivers felt unstoppable, and confidence quickly turns into overconfidence. Young drivers pushed harder, street racing increased, accidents followed, authorities stepped in. Restrictions came fast, insurance premiums exploded. And suddenly, this rally monster became difficult to own. Not because it failed, but because it worked too perfectly. Number 9. Mazda RX-7 FD. This car didn't just perform, it felt alive. Lightweight, perfectly balanced, powered by a rotary engine that behaved unlike anything else. No pistons, no traditional feel, just smooth, high-revving madness. Officially around 250 horsepower. Reality, much more. 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. But what made it special also made it risky. The rotary demanded precision, and when modified, it became unpredictable. And it almost always was, because this car attracted enthusiasts, tuners, people who loved pushing limits. Street racing culture embraced it, and problems started rising. Accidents, engine failures, insurance claims. Companies reacted fast. Premiums went insane. Some drivers couldn't get coverage at all. Not because the RX-7 was bad, but because it encouraged drivers to go beyond their limits. Number 8. Nissan 300ZX Twin Turbo. This one is different, because it doesn't look dangerous. No aggressive styling, no loud presence, just a clean, smooth, elegant sports car. But hidden underneath was serious power. A twin-turbo V6 producing around 300 horsepower, advanced tech, four-wheel steering, a chassis that could handle almost anything. 0 to 60, about 5 seconds, extremely quick for its time. But again, the issue wasn't just speed, it was accessibility. This wasn't a rare exotic, it was something people could actually buy, and that meant more drivers, more risk, more problems. Authorities noticed, insurance companies reacted, high premiums, restrictions for younger drivers, and slowly, this underrated machine became another name on the restricted list. Number 7. Toyota Celica GT-4. This car was built for one thing: winning. Specifically, rally racing, turbocharged engine, all-wheel drive, motorsport-level engineering. On the road, it felt unstoppable. But then, everything changed. Because in 1995, Toyota was caught using an illegal turbo system. A system so advanced, it shocked officials. The result? A complete ban from competition. And even though road cars were legal, the damage was done. Reputation changed overnight. Insurance companies reacted. Governments took notice. And suddenly, this rally icon carried a different image. Not just fast, but controversial. Now, top 6. This is where things go from fast to truly dangerous. Number 6. Subaru Impreza 22B STI. A rally car, disguised for the road. Wide body. Aggressive stance. Massive grip. 0 to 60 under 5 seconds. But the real danger? It made drivers feel invincible. And that illusion led to serious mistakes. Limited production, extreme demand, sky-high insurance, and strict restrictions. Number 5. Honda Civic Type R EK9. No turbo, no AWD, just pure balance. Lightweight, high-revving engine, perfect handling. And that's what made it dangerous, because it pushed drivers to go faster every time. Young drivers loved it. Street racers used it. Accidents increased. Insurance companies reacted instantly. Some refused coverage completely. Number 4. Nissan Stagea 260 RS. Looks like a family wagon, but it's not. It's a GT-R in disguise. Same engine, same performance. 0 to 60 under 5 seconds. In a grocery car. That's what made it dangerous. Nobody expected it. Authorities couldn't track it easily. And that made it a nightmare. Number 3. Mitsubishi FTO GPX. Not the fastest, but one of the most addictive. High-revving V6. 8,000 RPM scream. Lightweight feel. Affordable price. And that's what caused the problem. Too many young drivers. Too much pushing. Too many accidents. Insurance companies blacklisted it. Number 2. Nissan Pulsar GT-R. The ultimate sleeper. Normal. Drives insane. Turbo. AWD. Lightweight. And once modified, unstoppable. That invisibility made it dangerous. Street racers loved it. Authorities struggled. Insurance cracked down hard. Number 1. Nissan Skyline GT-R V-Spec 2 N1. This is the peak. A race machine for the road. Stronger engine, built for extreme tuning. Official power, real potential, 600 plus. And that's where it became dangerous. Because in the wrong hands, this wasn't just fast, it was uncontrollable. Limited units, restricted access, constant regulation. Because this car was never meant for normal driving. And when you look at all of them together, you realize something important. They weren't banned because they were bad. They were banned because they gave too much performance to normal people. And sometimes, that's the most dangerous thing of all. So now the question is simple. Which one would you risk driving? Car? Fire?